Well, good evening, everyone. How the devil are you? Hope you're well. I hope you're good. Well, what a utter shite performance that was today. Absolutely embarrassing. We had no leader on the park. We had no passion. We had no fight. There was no commitment. There was nothing there at all for us to see today. Nothing from the very beginning. From the very beginning, when he made Tillemans as captain, a man that doesn't want to be here, that says it all. That really says it all. That he made a player that doesn't want to be there captain. He gave him the armband. Absolutely disgusting. It really was. I can't even give anybody any credit for that. Nobody whatsoever. It's all, to me, it is all down to Brendan Rodgers. The tactics are absolutely useless. 3-0 up, 3-0 down, and we're still passing it around at the back like we're winning 3-0. Absolutely disaster. And these people that keep saying, oh, it's the players' fault, it's the players' fault, it's nothing to do with the manager. It's the manager that installs the tactics into the players' brains. And that second goal was down to Brendan Rodgers' tactics. Simple. Put it into row Z. Don't fanny about with it. Pass it on the touchline, passing it back to your defender, passing it across the box. You're going to get yourself into trouble. Danny Ward wasn't the problem today. He did absolutely nothing wrong. Tillemans didn't look at it. Soyuncu didn't look at it. Madison didn't look at it. And to me, it's an embarrassment for the fans. Us fans love a local derby. And everyone was so up for this, but the players just didn't want to know. It looked like they're not interested. They earn £100,000 every month. They don't give a damn what we're going to do. We've got to go work. Well, I haven't. Most of you have got to go work tomorrow and get abused, get joke taken out of the banter. It's going to be it's an awful feeling to have the mickey taken out of you when you lose, when you capitulate like that against a championship team. It was a championship winning team, yes. Not surprised to have improved since September, and they deserved the win because they were so far better than us. They were first at everything, every second ball, every ball in midfield. They were better than us all over the park. It was it was absolutely disgraceful, and I feel sorry for the ones. I was looking forward to this so much, going to see them. It was just disgraceful, the performance. They didn't want to be there. It's just utter. We're now out of the FA Cup. We were the holders. We were the holders of the FA Cup. How disgraceful and embarrassing is that to lose to a team in the Championship? Not only was it Notts Forest, it's a team in the Championship. If we'd lost 4-1 and put a bit of effort in and put a bit of fight up and showed some commitment, I wouldn't have minded that. We had one shot on goal in the first half, and that was Iheanacho's goal. And that was because the keeper messed it up. It's just an absolute embarrassment. It really is. And I'm sick to death of people saying, oh, we've still got injuries. We've still got injuries. We only had 3 missing, 3 or maybe 4 at the most missing. That was near enough our full first team squad. Very nearly, not far off, very nearly our full first team squad. And in my mind, after that, Brendan has to go because we're now out of Europe. We're now out of the FA Cup. We're now out of the Carbo Cup. We're 10th in the league. Sorry, out of Europe. Sorry, out of the Europa League, I mean, sorry, into the Conference League, out of the FA Cup. We're 10th in the league. If we're not careful, we're going to be struggling against relegation. Ward at fault. Roy Chamberlain, I don't normally put comments up on here. Ward was not at fault for that second goal. There was absolutely nothing he could have done about that. Amati, because of the tactics of playing the ball back to the keeper, you wouldn't have seen Steve Walsh or Matt Elliott playing the ball back to the keeper in that position. Put it out. Kick it in row Z. Old school football. Kick it in row Z. There's no excuses for that whatsoever. You get rid. You've just conceded a goal. You don't play a silly back pass like that. You put it into row Z. Simple as. Old school defending. You're facing your own goal. You're on the touchline. You don't play it towards the keeper. Why do you play it towards the keeper and make more trouble? That is the negative tactics we have. How long? It's now been months and months and months we've been playing like this. It's an embarrassment. None of them players know the feeling. Sorry, not none of them players. 90% of them players do not know the feeling of playing, of watching Leicester week in, week out, and wanting them to do so well. We've got it here. We've got it in the heart. We want Leicester to do well. None of them players have got the heart what the fans have. That was absolutely utter drosh tonight. We've embarrassed ourselves. Everyone said when we're in the Champions League, oh yeah, we're going to be the embarrassment of the Champions League. That was embarrassing today. I nearly turned off with 10 minutes to go. I was fed up. And you know something? I was that pissed off at the end of the game. I was going to take the dog out for a walk. I walked out the door and I forgot the dog. That's how bad it affected me. I've taken the dog for a walk and I forgot. I forgot to take the dog with me to start off with. I had to come back in the door and pick him up. And this interview after the end of the game by Brendan, oh, the team didn't show any hunger. That is really worrying. That is to me. No hunger. They need to get some hunger, or else they're really in a relegation battle. I want to see your comments after this video is finished, and I want to see how you can defend that today. We're going to be in a relegation battle. Just look at the games that we've got coming. I can't remember them off the top of my head. The next 7 games, I think we'll get about 5 points. We've got some tough games coming up. We need to get into it and get going. What has ever happened to Foxes Never Quit? Foxes have buggered off and shot it now. They've gone. This Fearless, we need to, he says he wants to make changes in the summer. It's got to be now. It's got to even before the Liverpool game. I know it might make a lot of difference to the Liverpool game, but how can Brendan Rodgers not get the best out of this team? This team has got some quality players in. I'm not going to say we haven't got quality players and we've got a load of shite players, but we need somebody that can get the best out of these players. Brendan's been here nearly 3 years now, and apart from being, I think, 2 positions better off, we're in the same position. It's getting nearly them Brendan days, them the dark days of Claude Puel. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. I don't know what else to say. I really don't know. I thought I was speechless, actually, but I've said quite a bit. So there's no positives from today. There's only negatives. And if anybody on Twitter would like to see, would like to answer the questions, how can you defend that? How can you be a Rodgers in? Please answer me on Twitter and tell me how you can defend that today and how you can still be Brendan Rodgers in. And don't give me this excuse, well, look where we've come from. From League One 12 years ago, we won the FA Cup. We've had 2 top 5 finishes. It's about now. It's about now. Have we got the bottle to be in a relegation battle? I don't think so. We need to get some points. We couldn't get drawn into this. A bit harsh. I don't think it is harsh, Neil. Neil Halfpenny. I don't think it is harsh on Brendan at all. The tactics have been so wrong. They really have. Who are you going to? That's Simon. I'll put that comment up. Like I said, I don't normally put comments up on this. Simon, who are you going to replace Brendan with, Jamie? I'd have taken Lampard a couple of weeks ago. Not sure if there are any great candidates out there at the moment. I don't know who to replace him with. Honestly, I do not know who to replace him with. Pochettino's available. He could come in. Well, no, so he might be available soon. He could come in. But this wait until the summer and see what happens. Wait until the summer and see what happens. What happens if we get drawn in and get relegated? Sorry, changes need to be made now. Forget the money. Forget what it's going to cost. Changes need to be made now. Sooner rather than later. It was absolutely embarrassing. It really has been embarrassing today. I'm embarrassed to be a Leicester fan today. I really am. Sorry, I'm embarrassed to be a Leicester fan. There was no leader on the chat. Would you have seen that with Stevie Walsh? Would you have seen that with Robert Huth? Would you have seen that kindly defending then? Would you have seen it with Matty Elliott? We would have seen a lot more better defending than that. I'm not sorry, Kev. No. No. I'm definitely not that one. Derek, bad day at the office. It's been a bad day at the office, a rough day at the office for quite a while now, to be honest. We could end up at relegation scrap because the mud is down the toilet and trickles downwards. We're not going upwards. We're not going onwards and upwards. We're not building. We're gone downwards. Got to be careful. But we need to get that fearless and Fox's never quit attitude back. Daniel Amati, he could have been captain today. I know he didn't have the best game today, but he could have been captain and led from the front. Lackluster, no concentration. Maddison tried. All Maddison does, David, it seems to fall over a lot to me. It seems to fall over a lot. Doesn't seem to do a lot. He's in and out of the game. I know he put the ball over for the goal, but it doesn't seem to do a lot. But that's me done. Sorry for a rant. I could have gone even more, but I've done. I shall see you through the week sometime. I might even be on Phil's show tomorrow night, on Monday night. We'll have to wait and see. But cheers for watching. Thanks for listening to Have a Rant. I shall see you later. Cheers all. Come on, Leicester, even though I'm still embarrassed.